Hi everybody, it's Miss Lynn from Mill Creek Metro Parks. We have a fun story to share with you today. Our From the Archive segment, Stories of Mill Creek Park, is actually one of my favorites, and I've actually shared it with a number of people over the years. It's all about the great monkey escape back in August of 1947. Here in our scrapbook, we have an article that was an AP News article about the monkeys seen in Mill Creek Park. Now, there, Idora Park, Mill Creek Park, right next to each other. Idora Park at that time had a monkey island, which actually had been there since 1928. And at one point, they had over 56 monkeys and several baboons in their monkey island. Well, on Sunday, August 23rd, 1947, was the date of the great monkey escape. And over 24 monkeys escaped their enclosure. A number of them headed into Mill Creek Park. Now, there were about 10 or 12 monkeys that did return almost immediately to Idora Park, but they wouldn't go back into the enclosure. They wanted to sit on top of the buildings. And then there were probably another dozen or so that were still wandering around Mill Creek Park. Some, unfortunately, were a little bit vicious and had to be put down. And then there were probably a good half a dozen that were not accounted for. So let me show you a picture that was taken, appeared in the Vindicator on August 28th of 1947. As you can see, there's a little boy here in the foreground. He's on his bike, looking over his shoulder at the monkeys behind him in the road. Now, a couple of weeks later, monkeys were still seen roaming around Mill Creek Park, and the management of Idora Park said they were putting out bait, trying to get the monkeys to come back home, and they didn't know what else to try. So there were some monkeys still roaming around Mill Creek Park back in 1947. And guess what? About the same time, a local farmer whose farm was located on Tippecanoe Road, his cows got out. So we not only had monkeys roaming around the park at that time, we also had cows roaming around. So I guess it was kind of added, oh, there was a bug, I'm sorry. It just added to the wildlife here at Mill Creek Metro Parks. We hope you enjoyed listening about the great monkey escape, and we thank you for joining us for this segment of From the Archives. Thanks again, bye-bye.